Welcome to Pouches and More. Today let's prepare this cute zipper bag. This is how it looks. It's completely lined from inside. It's got no raw edges. So let's get started with the video and check out the materials required for making this cute zipper. We need one piece of main fabric, one piece of lining and one piece of fusible interfacing, that is, it's having adhesive on one side. 3 of them measure 15 inches by 13 inches. A 13-inch long zip, 2 pieces of main fabric 10 inches by 2 inches, 2 pieces of fusible interfacing, same one 9 inches by 1 inch, 2 pieces of main fabric 2 inches by 2 inches. So these are all the materials required. The first thing we'll be doing is fusing the main fabric and the interfacing. So place the main fabric right side facing down, that is wrong side will be facing up, adhesive side down on the wrong side of the main fabric, and we'll be ironing this. The same thing we'll be doing for the straps. So we'll place it wrong side facing up, place the interfacing right in the center like this, and we'll be ironing it. We'll be leaving around ½ inch all around. Same thing we'll be doing on the other one also. We have attached the fusing to the main fabric. Now we'll prepare the straps. So for that we'll just get the raw edges to the center like this, the long side raw edges to the center like this, and again make a fold in the center. These are for the straps. Once we make a fold in the center, we're just going to press them together and clip them. Here we need to make a stitch on both the sides. The interfacing gives a little body to the straps, so we have attached the interfacing in the straps also. Now once we clip this, we'll be taking it to the sewing machine and stitching both the long edges. So both are ready and we're going to stitch both the long edges of the straps. Once our straps are ready, we'll be making some markings on the main fabric. This is a 13-inch. Now on the 15-inch side, we'll be making a 2-inch marking. So from the top part, we're going to make a 2-inch marking on both the sides. And we'll have to join this. This is where we'll be attaching our straps. So this is our 2-inch mark. We are going to join these 2-inch marks on a straight line. Now on this top part, that is the 13-inch part, we'll be making again 2 marks and they are 4 inches. So this is one 4-inch mark, and the same mark we'll be doing on the 2-inch line that we just did. So same thing from the side, we'll be making a 4-inch mark, and both these marks we'll be doing on the other side also. Now we are going to join these two 4-inch points that we just did. This is where we will be attaching the strap. It will be exactly on the 2-inch line and it will be aligning with this 4-inch mark. So now for attaching the straps, we will pick one strap. We have got a raw edge over here. We are just going to fold it inside to cover the raw edge. We will be placing this folded part on the 2-inch line. Now the straps will be to the inner side of the line, that is, it is more towards the center. Now see that the strap is absolutely straight, and we'll be again folding the raw edge and placing it on the 2-inch line. So this is how we'll be attaching the straps. This is the reason we left ½ inch all around. We can easily fold the raw edge. Now here we'll be making a 1-inch square stitch. So this entire thing we'll be doing on the other side also, along with the markings and the strap. Our strap is attached. Now we're just going to get it inside like this and pin it inside so that when we attach the zip, it won't be coming in between. Now here first thing we'll be doing is we'll be attaching the zip to our main fabric as well as our lining fabric, and the attachment of the zip will be on 13-inch side. So I've clipped the straps and we're just going to turn it over to 13-inch. Now right side facing up, take the zip, slider facing down, align the edges like this and clip them in a straight line. We'll clip this right till the end. Once this is done, we'll take our lining fabric and place it right side facing down, again align from the side and the top and clip right till the end. So here we got right sides together, strap is in between, also the zipper is sandwiched in between, and we're making a straight stitch over here. So one side of the zipper tape is attached. Now for the other side of the zipper tape, we are first going to be pushing the lining out of the way. The main fabric will be folding it over to the other side of the zipper tape, aligning it from the side as well as from the top. We're just going to clip this again in a straight line. See that the side is also aligned neatly and the top is also aligned neatly. Now we'll again clip this right till the end of the zipper tape. Once we have clipped, it's a simple straight stitch we'll be doing, and from the side that will be looking like this. Here we haven't attached the lining, we have left the lining down, and it's a simple straight stitch that we'll be doing. Our stitch is done. Now for attaching the lining fabric, we're going to again get the lining fabric over to the same side like this, align from the side as well as the top. Once we finish clipping, here we'll be leaving an opening, that is to turn it to the right side. So right in the center, this is the opening that we will be leaving, and we'll be stitching on both the sides. Our lining fabric stitching is done. This is the opening that we have left. Now we are going to turn the entire back to the right side. So we are just going to turn it over like this. Once it's turned over to the right side, we'll just be opening the slider like this, since we now need to make a top stitch. We'll also be clipping the end of the zipper tape so that the slider does not move out. Now here we're just going to finger press our fabrics and make a top stitch. On the other side, that is the open side that we left, we are going to again make a top stitch. This is the opening. Here we won't make, only on the sides we'll be making a top stitch. So I finished making a top stitch, both sides it's done, and this is the opening that we left. Now here we're just going to put a pin, that is to hold the fabrics together when we make this side stitch. So we've pinned the opening. Now the next thing that we'll be doing is turn it over again to the right side. We're going to close the zip and we're going to make a mark in the base. So for that, we'll just hold the zipper teeth, and the base will be making a small notch. Same thing we'll do on the other side. Hold the zipper teeth like this, and on the base make a small notch. So this is our center mark, that is the base center mark. Now we are going to align the zipper teeth and the base center mark that we just did. So here is the zipper teeth and this is the base center notch that we did. We are going to align both of them and clip them together. Now here we need to attach our tab also. So before we do anything, we are going to attach our tab. Once we finish clipping this, both sides are going to do the same thing, that is align the notch and the zipper teeth and clip them together. Now for preparing the zipper tab, we'll just take these two pieces of main fabric. We're going to fold them in half first, and then again get the raw edges to the center and again make a fold. We're going to make a stitch on both these sides. So our zipper tabs are ready. We're just going to fold it like this, loop side inside and the raw edge outside. Only on the top fabric we're going to place it on the zipper teeth like this, and we need to make a stitch. As of now we're just going to clip it. Same thing on the other side. Fold it, loop side inside and the raw edge outside. Only on the top fabric, place it on the zipper teeth and clip it. Now here we need to make a stitch to hold them together. This is our tab. Now we're just going to flip it over like this. Pull out the down fabric and make a stitch over here. This is more easier than the other way. Our zipper tabs are attached. We're going to cut the extra zip. Once that is done, we are going to again turn the fabrics over to the wrong side, but this time we are going to separate them. That is, we are going to put the lining fabric on one side and the main fabric on the other side, but both of them will be turned over to the wrong sides. So once we have turned it over to the wrong side, we are going to align the base notch mark that we just did with our zipper teeth again, like this. And we are going to clip this. Same thing we'll be doing on the other side. Also, just flatten it neatly, align the base notch mark along with the zipper teeth and clip them together. This exact same thing we'll be doing with our lining fabric also. So just flatten it neatly, align the notch marks like this and clip them together. We need to make a side stitch over here so that the raw edges are enclosed inside. So once this is done, clip them together. Now here just flatten it neatly and make a stitch over here. Our stitch is done. Now from this opening that we left, we'll turn the back to the right side, slightly open the zip, push your hand right to the corner and turn it over to the right side. It will come out quite easily. Now once we turn it over to the right side, remember to push out the corners also neatly. So you can use any blunt object to push out the corners, poke out the corners. And you can also, once you poke out the corners, flatten it neatly and you can iron this. So once we have flattened it neatly, we'll be making a box on all four corners. So here we'll be making a box of 2 inches by 2 inches on all four corners as well as the back side. Now in case one side is folded and the other side has got a raw edge, we'll be increasing half inch on the side that has a raw edge. Since here both are folded, we are taking the same measurements. So it is 2 inches by 2 inch. Same thing we'll be doing on the other two sides also. Now flip it over to the other side, and also on the other side four corners we'll be doing the same marking, that is 2 inches by 2 inches. Once our box marking is done, now before we do the box, we will have to do another thing. So we'll do the box stitching later on. Before that, we're just going to stitch this opening that we left in the lining fabric. We have already folded the lining fabric and kept. So we're just going to neatly align it over the zip like this, zipper tape, and we'll be making a top stitch. It's a simple straight stitch that we'll be doing over here. So here now we have also done the top stitch and both sides are complete. Now we'll continue to do our boxing, corner box. So for that we're just going to separate the fabrics like this and flatten it. Now here, since we made a box mark on the top as well as on the base, we'll be getting a straight line over here. So this is the straight line that we'll be getting. Now we're just going to clip this, and the same way we are going to fold the other 4 corners also. So first we're just going to separate the fabrics, flatten them like this, neatly align the side marks, and we'll be getting a straight line that we just drew. Clip them and continue. So I finished folding all the 4 corners. So this is how it will be. Now here, this is the top part. So what is closer to the zip is the top, and this is the base. Now on the base we'll be making another mark. So we're just going to take from the corner, this point, we're going to take a 2-inch mark. We're going to make a 2-inch mark over here, and this mark we are going to join it on top. So this mark we're going to join it right on top. This is how we'll be getting the side shape. We're just going to join this. The same thing we'll be doing now on the 4 sides also. And here on this mark we'll have to make a stitch. The same thing we'll be doing on the 4 corners. First we are going to make a 2-inch mark and then join that mark to the top mark that we did, top line, and we'll be stitching the line that we just did now, the slant line. Once this is done, all 4 marks are done, we'll be making a stitch on the lines that we just did. This is the line. Now we'll be cutting the extra fabric in the corner. So now while cutting, we'll leave hardly 1/4 inch fabric in the side. So this is the fabric that we'll be leaving. Same thing we'll be doing on all 4 sides. The seam that we'll be doing today is a French seam. Once the fabric on the 4 corners is cut, we are going to turn the back to the wrong side, that is inside, that is lining side. Once you turn it to the lining side, push out the corners neatly. So the corners will have to come out neatly, and we'll be making a stitch on this. Once the corners are out neatly, flatten it like this and clip it now. Now here we need to make a stitch on this also. Again here we'll be making a stitch of a little more than 1/4 inch. So the seam that we just cut will be hidden inside. So 4 corners we have clipped. Now here we'll be making a stitch. We have finished stitching the seams. Now we'll just turn the entire bag over to the right side and neatly push out the corners also. So our cute zipper bag is ready, and this is how it looks. If you found this video helpful, and for more such videos, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to hit the bell icon right next to it, because every time I upload a video, you get notified. Thanks for watching. Bye.